Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'll be sharing with you 3 examples that prove that our beliefs are creating our reality. Now, this is something that I share a lot on this channel, and it's understanding that when we get to the core of what we believe to be true, when we change the way we define ourselves, then we start to make great change in our life. And the idea is that when we get to the core of those subconscious beliefs and we change them, everything that we experience begins to change, because what we experience in our life is a reflection of what we believe to be true. Now, in this video, I'm going to be giving 3 examples that really solidify this and helping us understand and simply make the decision that we are going to get to the core of what we believe to be true and really empower us to make that positive change in our life. Now, the first one I have for you is something that you may have heard before, and that is what is called the placebo effect. Now, the placebo effect is if you were to go to a doctor and you were to believe that you were getting some type of pill or medicine that is meant to make you feel better, if that doctor were to give you a sugar pill that had absolutely no chemical makeup or any type of pharmaceutical drug in it to make you feel better, and you were to go home and take that, there is a high percentage of people that do that then get positive results. Now, the idea behind this is that the simple belief and the expectation that we will feel better then allows our body in a way to then start to heal itself naturally. Now, let's take this a step further. There are situations and documented reports of people that have gone under what is called a sham surgery, where in a way it's like a placebo surgery, where they go under with anesthesia. The doctor simply cuts them open. Maybe they're having a knee surgery, and they cut them open, and what they do is they do absolutely no surgery when it comes to changing anything about them. But what they do is they sew them back up, they just stitch them back up. Then what happens is as that person wakes up and that person believes that they had the surgery, once again, there's a high percentage of people that have had this done that then their bodies heal themselves naturally and they get the same effect that they would have gotten if they had the surgery, and so far as they actually didn't get the surgery. So the idea once again behind this is that the simple expectation and belief had an effect on how that person's body reacted, and simply having that belief is something that changed that. Now, the second example I have for you is understanding what they call multiple personalities and some documented reports that they have of this. Now, under multiple personalities, there are reports of people that had one eye color that shifted to a different personality and then had a completely different eye color. Now, even beyond this, there are people who had the multiple personality that had one personality that was allergic, and this example was of orange juice, and they got hives on their body. When they would shift to the other personality, immediately the hives would go away. Now take this even a step further. There are people that have had a disease or some type of physical ailment with some personality that they had, that when they shift to a different personality, the same chemical makeup, the same body, then has a different makeup based upon that simple change in that personality. So the idea is that maybe in one personality, in one thought pattern, in one self-image and belief about that personality, even at subconscious levels, there's a certain type of health status that person has, but when they shift to another personality, it's a completely different health and a different personality. Now, this shows us that as we are shifting from moment to moment, what has an effect over us is simply part of what we believe to be true, a combination of the thought patterns that we have, and that when we get to the core of what that is, we can then start to have that awareness to see how that is affecting us. Now, the third one I want to share is simply understanding hypnosis. Now, there are many people that have been hypnotized before, And they use it a lot actually to change the beliefs of people. Like people might go to a hypnotist and have that person help them change their subconscious beliefs about who they are. But my favorite example of this is one that I read a long time ago, and it was an older book that was talking, I think it was by David Wilcock. I'm not quite sure, I can't really remember, but I just want to share this with you guys. It was a example of somebody that was on stage that was a hypnotist that then hypnotized somebody into not being able to see their own daughter. So what they did is they brought a person on stage and that person's daughter, so it was like a dad and daughter. What they did is they then hypnotized the dad to believe that he could not see his daughter. Well, when he came out of that hypnosis, he absolutely couldn't see his daughter, even if the daughter was standing right in front of him. Now, just to take this a step further, what this person then did is they hid and took off their watch, they put it behind the daughter, and that guy, that dad, could see through his daughter to then see the time that it said on the watch or what the writing said on it. Now, I'm not saying that this was an actual proof and something that was true. I just found it as a very interesting story. But I have heard other examples of this on more subtler levels. But the idea behind it is that our beliefs are creating the kind of experiences that we have. And when we start to really understand this and we start to then see the effect that it can have, we can see that we have the power from within. We don't need to believe that it's the placebo that has an effect on us. We can know that it's simply ourselves giving ourselves permission to feel a certain way. Now, if you want to learn more about how you can change your beliefs, I will link some videos below to how we can go about that process. I have meditations on it. I have different processes for being able to do that. But nonetheless, I just wanted to show you the power of your own belief and understanding that when you get to the core of that and you decide to make the change, it can profoundly change your life. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you guys on the next vid. Peace, much love, namaste. All right, bye.